The Storming of Bastille was an event that occurred on July 14, 1789 in France. The people of France were upset with the way their king was treating them, so they wanted to make a bold statement. Clearly it worked, because in the end, after a lot of struggle, they got what they wanted. Leading up to this event, people were starving. The government was giving them such high taxes that people could barely make enough money for food. The majority of the population was living on the streets, and people were working themselves to death just to keep their families alive. Finally, the people decided that they needed to make a change. They decided that they would attack Bastille, which was a state prison that the king himself ordered people to go to. They didn't choose to storm this location in order to help the prisoners. To them, the prison was a symbol of despotism and tyranny. In an attempt to prevent the attack, the governor put 250 barrels of gunpowder in the prison, but that only made it a more intriguing target for the mob.
Red, the blood of angry men, black, the dark of ages past, red, a world about to dawn, black, a night that ends at last.
On the day of the attack, the governor once again tried to lead them away by showing that the cannons weren't loaded. But that again made them want to attack more because now it was easier. The mob set fires to the prison and even killed the governor. 100 citizens and 8 guards died due to the attack. In a letter, Thomas Jefferson said, "They took all arms, discharged the prisoners and such of garrison as were not killed in the first moment of fury, carried the governor and lieutenant governor to the Greve, cut off their heads and sent them running through the city." The immediate response to this event was the king's realization that the people of France weren't rebelling, they were revolting. The king looked at the duke and said, "So, is there a rebellion?" And the duke responded saying, "No, sire, a revolution." The storming of Bastille led to the French Revolution. The French Revolution was a 10-year fight for freedom. By the end, around 40,000 people died. Families were torn apart. This event was devastating as many lives were lost in the poor's fight against the rich.
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was they lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came.
The revolution eventually changed the way France was run. France got a constitution and got rid of monarchy. It is now a much more happy place for people to live. Now, every year in France, Bastille Day is celebrated on July 14th in honor of the storming of Bastille, the event that changed them as a nation.
God be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face, till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark, but mine is the way of the Lord. Those who follow the path of the righteous shall have their reward. And if they fall as Lucifer fell, the flame, the sword,